So it's the day after the show and I'm still kind of shocked. Hey guys, I completely forgot to do some kind of like vlog type video, like from me waking up into line, into going into there yesterday because I'm so unprofessional. I also felt a little bit uncomfortable doing it too since there were so many different people in line and I knew like nobody there and it would have been just really awkward standing in line. For those of you wondering, the X's on my hand were for the venue because I was under age of drinking. There was a bar there, so they had to make sure that I wouldn't do anything. They gave me the X's on my hands to prove that I was allowed to be there and that I wasn't allowed to drink anything. Yesterday, I got the opportunity to go to Digitour Good Times, and I got the chance to meet Sophia Cameron, Tyler Brown, Justin Blake, Jackson Creoc, Bryce Hall, and Mikey Barone. As most of you guys know who have seen my previous YouTube videos, Mikey Barone would probably be my favorite one out of all of them. Digitour Good Times is kind of like a show where the influencers get to interact with their fans and do all kinds of fun things on stage. It was probably one of the best experiences I've ever had. And if you get the VIP upgrade tickets, you get to hang out with them before and after the show. And it was pretty fun, if I do say so myself. And I'm pretty sure most of the people who went there would agree. Without further ado, let's roll into the clips.
You guys ready? Okay, you'll crash your phone and call the lady when she's ready.
The first person I walked up to was Justin, and that was probably the most awkward encounter because I walked up to him and I was really nervous, and I was like, I'm nervous, and then he just looked at me and he was laughing at me for it too. But he was really, really sweet, and he was also really adorable too. So what I would have to say with meeting Bryce, that was probably one of my other favorite encounters because he was also really, really sweet, and he gives really good hugs too. And he smiled at me and he complimented me a couple times on different things. And he was really nice in general. So the person who gave the best hug would probably be Jackson, because he holds on really tight and he like rocks back and forth, which is probably one of my favorite types of hugs. I didn't really talk to Tyler that much because there was somebody behind me waiting already, so I moved forward onto the next person. You might not know, I'm really short, so when I met Sophia, it was really weird because she was really tall, and in the picture it looked like she kind of crashed down a little bit because I'm so short, but she was really nice too. And she seemed really happy to be there. In the video, you probably can't hear it, but I said, I don't know if you remember me, but I'm Mikeysonly. And for a minute, he was like, and then he took a step back and he's like, wait a minute. No, you're not. I'm like, yeah, Mikeysonly. And he seemed shocked because like we talked on like Discord a couple times, but I actually didn't think he would remember me, but I guess he did, which really made me happy. And he gave me a big hug and he seemed really happy. And then I gave him that bracelet.
What is this, a bracelet?
Yes, it's the Lord's Prayer.
Really?
You said on your bio that you think everything
To God?
Yes, and that's the Lord's Prayer.
Are you serious?
And here.
Alright, so the story behind what happened with the bracelet was me and my mom got a bracelet for Mikey, and we gave it to him, and he went backstage and he went to go put it on, but he couldn't get it to fit him because his wrists were too small for it. So he was on the stage holding the bag with the bracelet in it, walking around looking for us, and I didn't know he was looking for us, and I was confused upon what he was doing because he was walking around and he was kind of like looking like he was confused or something. But I walked back to my mom to go get a drink, and Mikey walked over there and he's like, yo, you're Mikeysonly, right? I'm like, yeah, I'm Mikeysonly. And he's like, what's your name? So I told him my name, and he's like, yo, I was wondering if you can help me fit the bracelet, because the bracelet wouldn't fit him, as I said before. But the problem was, with the bracelet, it doesn't change sizes, so it stays on his wrist how it is. And by the end of the show, when they did the after meet and greet, he walked up to me and he said, oh, we got the bracelet to fit, and he tied a knot in it so it would fit his wrists.
It's so big.
Yeah.
Here's some clips of what happened. So something kind of funny happened after the show between my mom and Bryce and Mikey. So the story behind Bryce and Mikey is kind of funny. So after the show, I went to go see Bryce, like a normal fan would, and I'm like, hey, for our pose, will you like kiss me on the cheek? And he's like, yeah, sure, I'd be glad to. And so I gave my phone to my friend, and she went to take the picture for me. So we got the picture, and it's right here. And well, I went over to tell my mom, and my mom said, oh, no, he didn't. And then, so Bryce went back on stage, and my mom got Bryce's attention, and my mom said, don't you dare kiss my daughter, she's only 14, which is kind of funny. And Mikey was like, yeah, don't kiss her, Bryce. And this whole time, I was over by Justin and Jackson, because I knew my mom was going to do something embarrassing. I looked at Mikey, and I was standing in line waiting for him. I'm like, I'm sorry to bother you again. Can I ask one more thing? He's like, yeah, sure, what? I'm like, can we take one more picture? So we took one more picture, and he's like, and he looked at my mom, and he's like, yo, can I kiss her? And then my mom was like, yeah, sure. He's like, yo, so I can and Bryce can't? And he's like, that's awesome. And then he gave me like a kiss on the cheek, as usual. My mom took the picture, and the picture's gonna be right here again. And it was probably one of my favorite moments there, because Mikey was so nice to me the whole time, and he was really sweet, and he's probably my favorite person there. So that's it for the video, and I hope you guys all enjoyed, and thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. And I guess that's all I have for you today. Thank you guys.